are starting a full read on Makers of the Modern Mind. I feel like it's been maybe a couple years since we've read this one. This is a great book. We're going to do a full read on this one. This book was written, it's an older one here, Makers of the Modern Mind. St. Paul Center is what this building used to be called. Then it was Catholic Charities, and now it's called Governor Hill Mansion. Originally it was Governor John Hill's house, and then it got turned into the Oblates. Were here for a while at St. Paul Center. Yeah, they used to do retreats here, people from India and all over the world. I used to love that growing up. I thought it was really cool. Different Strokes. Yeah, I used to watch that show. And the Facts of Life. Tutti Frutti. Donated. Ann P. Oakes. Thomas P. Neal. Someone wanted to circle that name for a reason. I don't know why. Looks like the same person scribbled over the numbers for some reason. Here we go. Loop-de-loop. The Bruce Publishing Company, Milwaukee. To my father and mother. Copyright 1949. Made in the United States of America. Now we will read the preface by the general editor. To begin. The subject of this book, Makers of the Modern Mind, cannot fail to exercise a strong attraction upon numerous present-day readers. It is something novel in the field, not written for the specialist scholar, but for the overwhelmingly larger number of intelligent men and women desirous of correct information on the important matters dealt with here. They are the men and women who, in particular, deserve more attention than has so far been given them, and something more substantial. The author believes than the intellectual pabulum, P-A-B-U-L-U-M. The author believes then the intellectual pabulum, herethro, handed them by most popularizers. It is to such readers, therefore, more numerous than either the college professor or movie producer will admit, that this book is directed. The scholar, in turn, cannot afford to miss it. To weigh the importance of its subject matter and gauge the interest attached to its pages, it suffices only to read the familiar names that serve as chapter headings. Luther, Calvin, Descartes, Locke, Newton, Rousseau, Kant, Bentham, Darwin, Marx, and Freud. Attention is given to each in turn, with all due discrimination between the good and evil, the false and true, that may be found in the work and writings of these men. Familiar, no doubt, to every reader are most of these 11 names whose bearers have in general sought to influence the modern mind. They are largely the names of men in whose defense or condemnation thousands are still ready to range themselves. Truly, then, intelligent readers, to range themselves. Am I reading too fast? Truly, then, intelligent readers of every class must obviously be more than moderately interested in the bearers of these names. Moreover, the knowledge of how the modern mind has been affected and developed through them will enable us to comprehend more readily how it works in this our day. Such then is the moving panorama with which every intelligent reader who follows the course of world events will wish to be acquainted. The author himself can be relied upon to remain undeviatingly fair in his treatment of each individual, in his discussions and final implications, giving due reasons for praise or blame, preserving invariably his peace and balance of mind, and withal that saving sense of humor which prevails throughout. Joseph Hussein, S.J., Ph.D., General Editor, Science and Culture Series, St. Louis University, January 20th, 1948. And then there's a long list of acknowledgments. Yeah, there's a lot of suggestive read-ins, stuff that he got his ideas and information from. I'll just name a few. It's a long kind of a list here. Let's see. A General Introduction to Psychoanalysis by Sigmund Freud. The Macmillan Company by Isaac Newton. Men of Mathematics by E.T. Bell.